channel. I am Janae, your intuitive tarot card reader, and we will be getting into the message for this week. And I just want to say, everybody please be careful, for Mercury retrograde has started on the 15th. So if you wonder why stuff has been a little weird, that is because Mercury is in retrograde until April 7th, I believe. And plus, we just had a full moon and an eclipse. So, yeah. Anyway, as we get into this message, please take what resonate and leave what don't. And if you would like a personal reading with me, my contact will be in the description below. And let's get into the message. Excuse me. Okay, so we got the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be like this fear or anxiety around finances or money or yeah, there's this or you just have a bad relationship with money. But yeah, there's this whole fear and anxiety around it. Thinking, okay, for some of you, you could be working at a job and you feel like you're not being recognized for all the hard work that you put in. Or you're somebody who you get money and then you give it away like you got it, but you really don't got it. Like anytime somebody asks you for money, like you give it to them without hesitation, like you got money like that. Like you're too generous with it. And then when it's time for you to need it or something like that, it's like you don't have it and can't nobody help you. So it's just like you just have this like you don't have a good relationship with money for some of you. And then the other part is you feel as though you're not being recognized for the hard work that you do put in. Even if it's not financially, it's like you feel like you're not getting the recognition. And it's like kind of, it upsets you a little bit. So for the ones that, we have the Emperor out here, for the ones that do, like, is too generous with their money, I feel like you need to get a control over that. And even if it's like ones that's not even generous, but people that just have a hard time saving money, keeping money, it's like Spirit is saying you need to have some kind of control. You need to have some kind of control and discipline. Yeah, this is all about finances and stability because we got the Two of Pentacles out here. So it's like there needs to be some type of balance. There needs to be some type of control when it comes to your finances and your stability. Like, look around, look at the time that we're in, look at who our president is. Like, you can't just be giving out money all willy-nilly. Unless you're one of those billionaires that the president is trying to, because that's all he's worried about. But you're not. You're not one of those billionaires, so you need to have some self-control when it comes to your money. Also, it's something around gambling, too. If you have a gambling problem, that also needs to be under control. Because that could be that's going to stress you out as well. Sorry, guys. I got to fix my waist beads. But, yeah. And for the ones that are, like, working hard and feeling like they're not being recognized, you just need to, first of all, stop going above and beyond for these jobs, places, people, whoever. Stop going above and beyond. Do your job and get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of Dodge. These people at these jobs really don't give a fuck about nobody. If something was to happen to you, they'll have somebody in your spot 2 days later. Eventually, it will pay off, is what I'm getting. It will pay off, but you gotta be patient. And stop trying to look for recognition. Like, if you are somebody that is trying to look for recognition, like, stop stressing about it and just do what you're supposed to, and then everything will fall into place like how it's supposed to. Got a lot of Earth out here. A lot of Earth placements. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I got the Three of Pentacles. So like I said, for the ones who want to be recognized for their hard work, you're going to be recognized. You just gotta, if that's your goal to, like, I guess, like, maybe you're trying to get a raise or something. If that's your goal, or you're trying to get a new position, a higher position, if that's your goal, maybe work under the person that's in that position. Maybe work under them, close to them, maybe watch them, but, like, don't be too, like noticeable, like desperate, like, but still do your job, of course, but, or, like, maybe sit down and talk to them and ask them how they got to where they are, stuff like that. So we got the moon out here. Got the moon, the Hierophant, and the Magician. So yeah, this is basically this is just confirming everything I just said about um, um, like this working out and working out and you being recognized for your efforts and your hard work, and if you're ready for this commitment, like you have to be ready for the type of responsibility and for the ones that are like the generous ones that's always giving what they really don't have. It's just gonna take a lot of willpower and self-control for you to basically say no when people are asking for handouts and always coming to you and asking you for stuff. It's gonna take a lot of willpower and commitment on your end too, commitment to yourself to tell people no, or you can't do it. No, I don't got it. I can't give it. I don't have it to give. Like there needs to be a balance and some kind of structure and control, self-control over just handing out money like it's like you have it. Like you gotta stop being so generous because it's like you're the one who's losing out in the end. And then when stuff go haywire, then say if you get a flat tire, and then you won't have the money because you didn't gave it away. And then all those people that you gave the money to, they can't even help you because they keep coming to you for money. So see how you lose out in the end? You too committed to these people who really don't care much about you, but they care what you do for them and not you. You're too loyal and committed to them, and you need to start being committed and loyal to yourself. And then there's this whole anxiety and fear around telling people no. That's why you're so generous, because you're afraid of telling people no because you feel like you're going to lose them. And if you do, so what? It's okay. That means they was never there for you to begin with, and you don't need those type of people in your life. So if you're afraid of telling people no, it's like you need to get a backbone. But yeah, there needs to be a balance, or you're gonna continue to be without. And we got the fool card out here. So don't be a fool. Basically, don't be a fool. Like I said, there's a lack of commitment when it comes to yourself. A lack of commitment when it comes to yourself. So you gotta learn how to put your foot down. When people coming to you, asking you for a handout, money, doing stuff for them, you gotta learn how to say no. No, 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 no. That needs to be somebody's new vocabulary word. No. Practice no for the week. So we got the Ace of Cups out here, which basically is for the ones who wants to be recognized for their efforts and hard work. It's gonna happen, and you're gonna get this will be a new beginning for you because your cup will be overflowing with opportunities and abundance. And for those of you that are generous, this could be you. You could have your cup overflowing with abundance and wealth and stuff if you stop giving it so much. Stop splurging so much. I mean, even though they say what you, I mean, you give, you'll get back, but it has to be with the right intention. Not because you're doing it out of fear of cause to say no, or because of losing people. But maybe start giving to charity or something like that. Not making people a charity case, but actually start giving it to charity and see how your money situation turns around. That's just my opinion. You don't have to. That's just my advice, though. But yeah, not giving it to so much like your family or friends and stuff like that, but actually giving it to people, a homeless person or something, or if you see a homeless person out on the street, they ask you if you want to donate 10 cents to, instead of saying no, try it and see what happens. So we got the Page of Wands and the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is talking about, change, and sometimes the change is good, change is bad, depending on you. And with the Page of Wands, it's just like optimism, like courage, and so basically have the courage to change and not change in a bad way, like self-sabotaging behavior and stuff like that, which is also what the Five of Swords can represent. But yeah, just learn to surrender to the universe and pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to angel numbers if you're somebody who's into angel numbers. Just surrender. You gotta surrender to the universe and watch the good that can happen, basically. Because I see good news coming in. Like I told you, if you're somebody who always want to give your money away, give it to charity, a charity organization or something. Donation. Give a donation to somewhere. Because that could be where your abundance come in, is when you are giving in those kind of aspects and with the right intention, or give or buy something at a local business, a small business, not a corporation, but in your local area, somebody has a small business, support them and see what happens. And for those who want to be recognized for their hard work and their efforts, I would just say, with the Page of Wands out here, I would just say, there's always going to be competition, but just be your authentic self. Be your authentic self and learn how to communicate properly, professionally. Get under the boss, the manager. Sit down and have a talk with them. Maybe on the break, have a chit chat and just be like, hey, how did you get to where you are now? How did you get to become the manager? What did you do? Did you go to school for it? Pay attention to those things, and maybe you can get where you want to be in life. Maybe you won't necessarily be in a higher up position at that job. It might be at somewhere else. You might learn your skills where you are now, but then you might use them somewhere else in a higher position. So it might not even be at the job that you're at now. But you can take what you learn from that job and use it at the next one. Or maybe some of you are not even meant to be working for nobody else. Maybe you're supposed to have your own business and working for yourself. But you can still learn some things. So that is the message. I'm going to pull some angel numbers. And you guys can look these up on your own. For everybody deciphers them different. Also, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Maybe you know someone who might need to hear the message. So we're going to pull angel numbers. And all you have to do is go to Google and put these numbers in. So we have 66, 9, 666. A lot of sixes out here. So that is your message, and I hope you enjoyed it. If not, it was not meant for you. And as always, you guys have a good day.